วัสดีครับแป๊บหนึ่งsound like firecracker out on the other side of the door. A dust explosion. I think it's tricked by guys like MacDriver and Master Creator. That's how distract them long enough for us to escape. Paris coughed, shaking.Weak flowers of her clothes and hair, but there's no time to spare. The taxi still isn't here, but it's not like we can wait for it. We need to leave here now. However,
so you
are not getting away.
鳥かご島へ
Get them! ครับ We were headed for a lap but got ambushed. Oh no! Soon, Paris and I are surrounded by men with a fire of hatred burned in their eyes.
いや
Yo,
もう逃げられないぜ
we got you now. The cloud passed down the middle and 43 Celsius stepped forward wearing a hat.
一つ教えてやる
I tell you one thing.
俺のヤバすぎる
I
黒のオーラの前から
totally
逃
black
れられ
black
ない
aura. I choose Paris with my body. 4 degrees clank his knuckle and smile.
俺はいつだって体制に逆らってきた
I will fight the
今
system.
回も俺の伊達悪スト
My
ーリー
elegant
は
evil
完全
story
勝利で終わるの
ends
さ
in perfect victory.
よせこの俺に手を出す
Stop! Don't you lay a finger on me. The only thing I can do to stop fucking is to go into the hole in Kyoma mode. If you take another step, the power of my right arm
俺
will
の
break
右
free.
腕が
シーンの最前線に立つの
Always at the
常
front
に
line
一人
of the scene.
その
That
一人
one man. That
黒
one
い
man.
羽を羽ば
Here
た
cock
かせた
flapping
敵じゃ
with black wings. Calm down. Right arm.
右腕
My. No, the seal is
封印が
coming undone. Run away of you. Life are in jeopardy.
お前
クレイジーなマイディてめえをエレガントに沈めてやるぜ
Elegantly floor you with
漆
crazy
黒に
down.
選ばれる
The one chosen by the jet black wing is none other than I.
ダメだ
No, my right hand. My right hand. Put it stop. I don't want to kill anymore. Hey, what the hell is he doing? Something straight at the top of my head. One of the virus who ran in me.
シード騙されんなそいつは典型的な中二病なだけだ
Textbook Chernobyl case.
いやお前らが言うな
Yeah, like you guys can talk.
構わねえから叩っちまおうぜ
Whatever, just kicking his ass.
そこまで言うなら
Very well.
覚悟
Prepare
し
yourself, releasing
俺は
destruction.
右腕の封印を
Before I can finish, 4 degrees Celsius kick me in the solar plexus. Kyoma! He grabs the top of my head and knees me repeatedly. Finally, he let go of my hand. I start coughing as soon as I hit the ground. Next, 4 degrees Celsius lays into me with heavy kick to the head and body. I raise my arms to protect my face. Hey, I told you, man.
俺に
Call
触れ
this
るなって
iceberg.
だから
That's full of bite, you idiot.
な
Why you? starts stomping on me with his foot heel. Tiama! Oh, I can feel his pain. I abandon all thought and wait for the storm to pass. Stop it. Yeah, don't hurt Tiama anymore.
うるせえ
Don't tell me what to do. I only listen to the
俺
whisper
に
of
指図でき
fear.
るな
For
で
the
もささや
king
きだけ
he
だ
grabs my thumb in both hands, then he starts to twist. Stop it! Someone help! I hear a sound. A car exhaust. The honking of a horn. A limousine barrels into the alleyway at terrific speed. Everyone screams and scatters away. Smell of burnt rubber. Tire tracks on the exhaust. The limousine stopped right in front of my fallen body. The back door is open.
乗りなさい
Get inside! Papa! But I can't even stand up. There is no strength in my body left. My vision blurry too. Slender arms wrap around my body, pulling me towards the car. The soft scene of scissors tickles my nose.
今日の
Hang in there, y'all. I let her help me into the limousine.
くそ
Wait,
待て
you're not getting away. The door shuts, cutting off his shouting. The car speeds off like a bullet. There is a softness under my head. Me inside limousine. My head is resting on Ferris' lap. Every inch of my body feels like it's on fire. And at the same time, there is terrible cold in my bones. I can barely hear. My ears are ringing. The urge to vomit has resisted, at least. They really messed me up. According to Ferris, that he was racing to UBX to congratulate Ferris when he saw us. A fortunate coincidence indeed. Is this also the choice of Stein Gate?
君にはお礼を言わねばならないね
I
岡部
really
君
need to thank you, Okabe.
娘を守って
Thank
くれ
you
て
for
ありがと
protecting my daughter.
ま
Protecting?
守るだなんて
I'm no
So-
hero. If I had the strength, I would prostrate myself right now before this man.
何もできませんでした
I wasn't able to do anything against those guys. I was
全く
pathetic.
情けないです
とんでもない君は
Absolutely
娘の
not.
命の
Save
恩人だ
my
よ
daughter life. He takes my hand firmly in gratitude.
パパったら
Oh,
大事
Papa.
なお仕事が
I
あるんだ
thought
か
I
ら
told you
無
not
理
to
しな
push
くていいって
yourself.
言ったの
You
にね
have got important work to do. You should listen to me, yeah? Valley looks happy as she says that. However, I recall what Ferris told me in the ramen shop.
フェイリスが
The wish
叶えたのは
Ferris made
10年前に死んだ
was
パ
to
パを
save Papa, who
生き返
died
らせる
10 years
ことに
ago, yeah? If that is true, then to return to the original world line, I have to erase her father, to kill him, essentially.
私はルミホとの
I
約
always
束は
keep my
何があ
promise
っ
to
て
you,
も守る
Rumiho.
よ昔そう決
I
めたんだ
made
から
that
ね
decision long ago.
パパ
Papa, thank you,
ありがと
y'all.
うね
The limousine soon reaches Ferris' home.
ほう
So,
IBN
you're looking
5100
for an
か
IBN 5100?
そうです
That's
あな
right.
たは熱
I
心な
heard
レ
the
トロ
word
PC 収集家
and
と
enthusiastic
かねてより
Windows
聞いていまし
PC
た
collector. Do you know
何か
anything
ご存知では
about
あ
it?
りませんか
I end up eating dinner at Ferris' apartment. Ferris' father was extremely grateful to me and invited me up. I would have been okay with just borrowing the shower, but he even prepared a change of clothes for me, and he even told me I could stay since it's still too dangerous to go outside. During the meal, I tried asking about the IBN 5100. It Ignoring the pain I still feel throughout my body.
君のような若者が
It's quite unusual for a
IBN5100 を
man
知
your
っている
age
と
to
は
know
珍
about
し
the
いね。
IBN 5100. He smiles when I bring up his hobby of collecting old PCs.
確かに私も持っ
I
てい
didn't
たよ。
have one. I gave it
今
away
は手
though.
放して。
手放した。
You gave it away?
ああ、
Yes.
やむにや
I
まれ
had
ぬ事情で
a
ね。
compelling reason. He glanced at his daughter. Ferris keeps eating her meal silently.
柳林神社に
Did
奉納
you
したのですか？
donate it to Yanamayashi tribe?
奉納
To a
い
tribe?
や、違うよ。
No. No? All the strength drained from my body were my effort for nothing?
私に IBN5100 を託してくれた橋田さんには申し訳ないことをしてしまったと思っている。
Would ever forgive me for what I did?
橋田って
Hashida?
橋田
As
鈴
in
ですか？
Hashida Susu? Ferris dad nods. Susuha. Pseudonym. My pulse rised instantly upon hearing that name. She did it. She found an IBN 5100. She brought it to Akiba. She completed her mission. Tears well up in my eyes. I bite them back.
昔の話にな
This
るが
is
ね、
an old story.
まだ私
A
の会
story
社が
from
今ほ
before
ど
my
大きくな
company
い頃の
got
話
as
だ。
big as it is.
ルミホが誘拐されたん
Rumho
だ。
was kidnapped.
犯人はとんでもない額の身代金を要求してきてね。
Ransom.
あるいは会社を抵当に
Maybe
入れ
I
れば
should
なん
have
とかなったかも
mortgaged
し
the
れない。
company instead.
そんな時、渡りに船とばかりに IBN5100 を高額で買い取りたいという人物が現れてね。
My IBN 5100.
それを売り渡すこと
I
で
sold it.
ルミホを助けるための身代金を用意することができたんだよ。
パパその話はやめる
Let's
にゃ
not talk about that now. For some reason, Ferris' face turned red with embarrassment. If I had to say, her dad seems really happy to tell this story. Not something you would expect from a kidnapping story.
その
So,
売った相手というのは
who was the buyer?
フランスの実業家だね。
A French
今でも連絡は取れると思う。
businessman, I believe.
なんだったら
I
教
think
えよう
I
か。
still have his contact information. Would you like it? I politely declined the offer. There is no way the IBN 5100 will arrive from France in time, and I doubt we could afford to pay for it anyway. Plus, there is a high possibility the buyer is related to CERN or to the routers. I clenched my fist, then opened it again. Why would you return to me IBN 5100? It's well past midnight and I'm still awake. My body hurts too much to sleep, and then there is question eating at my mind. What should I do? How can I cancel the deal that saved Ferris' father? My encounter with the man himself has given birth to unnecessary internal conflict. I'm about to steal Ferris' father away from her. I need to do it to save my Yuri. But does it give me the right to play God? I hear a knock and then the door opens.
今日も
Kioma.
フェイリスか。
Oh, Ferris, still
まだ寝てな
awake?
かったのか。
入っていい
May I come in? Normally, Ferris would have added "nya" to the end of the question. Without waiting for my answer, Ferris steps inside. Then she sits next to me on the bed. She is not wearing her cat ears.
その
Um,
さっきはありがとう
thanks for earlier.
バイラル一味に追いかけられた時
When the viral gang started
私
chasing me, I was
すごく怖かった
really scared. Does she have a fever or something? Why is she talking normally? She usually pretends to be a cat girl. Does this mean she's not using her Ferris persona right now? Is it real Akiha Rumiho? It's actually refreshing to hear Ferris talk normally like this. It excited me for some reason, like she is showing me the side of herself that no one has ever seen.
初めてだったよ。
That
大
was
勢
the
の人
first
たちか
time
ら
I ever felt
あん
such
な黒
black
い感情を
emotion
ぶつけ
from
ら
a
れ
huge
たこと。
crowd of people.
黒にやたらこだわる
Those
連中だった
guys
からな。
were upset with black. She slapped me on the knee lightly.
もう初めに話してるのに。
I'm trying to be serious. What? Even her retort is normal. The person sitting in front of me isn't a cat ears maid and she isn't the riding champion. She is just a normal girl.
傷痛む？
Does it still hurt?
いや、
No,
大丈夫だ。
I'm fine.
今日の
Kyoma, I mean
岡部さんがいなかったら
Okabe-san.
どうなっていたか。
I don't know what would
想像
happen
するだけで
if
ゾッとする。
you hadn't been there. I shiver just think about it.
言い直すな。
Don't correct
い
yourself
つも
like
通り
that.
の呼び方でいい
Just。call me what you usually do. Very sigh.
とにかく
Anyway, Kyoma,
京馬には感謝してもしきれない。本当に
enough.
ありがとう。
Thank you honestly.
京馬はね、
You know, Kyoma,
私の王
you
子
are
様だ
my
よ。
prince. Prince? What's the fairy tale talk? She giving me goosebumps. This calls for hole in Kyoma.
俺は王子様ではない。
I'm not a prince.
狂気
I
の
am
マ
an
ッドサイエンティスト
insane
で
mad scientist and before I finish, Ferris threw herself on top of me. She wrapped her arms around me tightly.
フェイリス。
Ferris,
ルミホ、
I want you to call me
呼んでほしいな。
Rumiho.
いや、
No,
フ
Ferris,
ェイリ
it's
スはフェイリ
Ferris.
スだろ。
Remember? This is bad. What should I do? What does Ferris want?
ね
Hey,
え、もう
I
終わ
think
りに
it's
しよ
time
う
to
と
end
思う
this.
の。京馬は
You
どうせ過去に
went
戻
back
れ
in
ばま
time
たや
and
り
risked
直せ
your
る
life
の
to
に。
save me.
だから
So I want to
京
grant
馬
your
の
wish
望むこ
too.
とを
だが、
But I swallow the rest of my words. Granting my wish would mean erasing her father's existence. My heart aches. This is Suzuha too. I erased everything that Suzuha had shared with us in 2010, including her memories of meeting her father. I did it for sake of my personal goal to save Mayuri. I once again sacrificed someone else's dream.
あれは
It
私の
was
8歳
on
の
my
誕生日の
8th
時。
birthday. Still clinging to me, Ferris looks down and begins her story.
私はパパに
I wanted
その日
Papa
だけは
to
お仕
take a
事をお
break
休
from
みして
work, so
一緒に遊びに行こうって
he
お
spent
願いしてたん
time
だ。
with me.
当時はまだパパの会社
Papa
は大き
company
くなくて、
wasn't as big back
パパ
then,
は毎日
so
朝から
he
晩ま
worked
で
every
ずっと
day.
働き続
From
けてたか
morning to
ら、
night, I never got to
私
see
は
him.
ちっともパパと過ごせる一日が私が一番欲し
Present
かっ
I
たプレゼン
wanted
トだった
most was for him to spend one whole day with me.
パパは約束してく
And
れた
Papa
よ。
promised. He
その
promised
日は
he
何
would
があって
spend
も
the entire
き
day
っ
with
と
me
一緒
no
に過
matter
ごそうっ
what.
て。
But
でもやっぱり急
something
な仕
came
事の
up
予定
and
が
he
入っ
had
て
to break his promise
前
the
日に
day
なって
before.
約束、ひょっとしてパパは
I
私の
was
こと
so
を愛して
afraid
くれ
that
てないんじゃない
Papa
か。
didn't really love me.
だからね、
So on my
私
birthday, I
誕生
ran
日
away
当
from
日に
home. I wanted
家
to
出
make
したの。
Papa worry.
パパに心配してもらいたくて。
Ferris paused here for a time. Then she looks at me and continued with tears in her eyes.
その日、パパの乗った飛
The
行機
plane
が
Papa was on made a
着
bad
陸に失敗したん
landing.
だ。死者は一人だけで、
Only one person
他
died
の
in
乗
the
客はみん
accident.
な無事だったんだけどね。
Everyone else was unharmed. Don't tell me.
その一人が
The one in custody was Papa.
パパだ。
That was before the world life changed.
信じられなかった。
I
こんなにも世
couldn't
界
believe
が
this
私に
world
冷
would
たい
be so
運命を
cruel
押し付け
to
るの
me.
か。パパなんかもう知らない。
I hate you,
死んじゃえばい
Papa.
いんだ。
You should just die.
それが
Those were the last
パパ
words
にか
I
けた
ever
最後
said
の
to
言葉に
him.
なっちゃった。そんな言葉で
And that's how our
私と
relationship
パパの関
ended
係は
forever.
永遠に閉ざされちゃったんだ。
I can hear the tears in her voice.
大好きだったのに。
I love him.
どうして
So why?
最後にあんな
Why
こと言
they
っちゃ
say
ったの
those
かな
things
っ
to
て
him?
ずっと
I always felt guilty because of what
心の
they
中に
said.
ずっと思って
I
た。
always wished I could go back
タイムマシンがあればいい
change
の
what
に。
happened. Then did fate guide us to each other.
だからね、
When I heard
京
you
馬がタイムマシン
talking
の
about
話をしている
your
と
time
きに
machine, I thought it was
これ
being
は
given a chance.
神様。
フェイリス
Where is Rumio?
ルミホ
That's enough for today. You don't have to say
今日はもう
anything more. No,
最
let
後
me
まで言わせ
finish.
て。
Ferris doesn't let go of me. She sniffles and wipes away her tear, putting on a smile.
私はもう満
I'm
足したから。
okay now. Papa came to
さっき
save me,
パパが助けに来てく
so I
れて、
know how much he really loved
私
me.
のこと、この
I
ちょっとだ
really
けの
enjoy
ご褒美
having
は
this time to spend with
もう
him.
十分
It
楽
was
しいだ
like
か
a gift to us from heaven.
ら。だから
But now you
変え
need
た
to
過去
change
は
things back to the way the
元に
world.
戻さなき
だが
But
ゃ。今日マ
Mayushi
ユシーはね、
is
私
a
にとっ
very
ても友
important
達なん
friend
だよ。
to me. If Mayushi is in
そのマ
danger,
ユシーに危機が
I
迫
do
ってるの
anything。to save her.
すまない
I'm sorry.
言ったでしょ。
When you
今
listen,
のこの現実は
this current
現実じゃなくて
reality isn't reality at
ご褒美
all,
な
but
の。
rather a gift to my father and me.
それとも
Or maybe
夢って言う
I
べ
should
きか
call
な。
it a dream. Papa
も
doesn't
ともと
belong in this
パパ
town.
はこの
You're
時代に
just
はいなか
turning
った。
things back to normal.
夢を見させてくれて。
Thank you for letting
ありが
me
とう。
have this dream,
今日も
Kiyama.
本当に
Are you really
それで
okay with that? Varys burying her face into my chest. Actually, I'm not okay at all.
私、世
I
界が変
remember
わ
how
る前
things
の
were
こと、
before the world changed,
世界が変わった後の
but
こ
I
とも
also remember how everything was
覚えてる
after
んだ
the
よ。
world changed, you know?
私の記憶、
I'm actually
今すごくパニック中なの。
kind of freaking out right now.
変わる前と
What
変わる
happened
後と
before
が
the
ごちゃごちゃ
change
になって、
and after the
どっち
change
が本当なのか
are all mixed
わ
up
からなくな
inside
っ
me.
ちゃいそうで。
I don't know which one is real anymore.
でも、
But
これ以上わがまま言ったら、
if you try to
京
fight,
馬が悲しむで
that
しょ。
make you sad, wouldn't it?
京馬が悲しむ顔は
I
見た
don't
く
want
な
to
い
make
から。
you sad. You are my prince, after all.
だが
We can do
もしかすれば
something. There
お前
might
も
be a
パパ
world
さんを
where
失
you
わず
don't lose your dad
前よりも死な
and
ない
Marjorie doesn't die.
そういう世界があるかもしれない
いいの。
It's okay. I
も
accept
う
it.
私は
I don't want to run
も
away
う逃げ
anymore.
たくないから。
There's nothing I can say to that. So instead, I tightly embraced her slender body.
ありがとう
Thank you.
ねえ、ちょっとだけ泣いていいかな。
Hey, is it okay
過去
if
を
we
元
cry a
に
little
戻す前に
before we change things back? Is it okay
パパの
if we
ため
cry
に
for Papa?
泣いてもいいかな。
She's already crying, but I don't say anything. Instead, I silently nod. Ferris' body trembles with emotion as I hold her. Her father is sleeping in the room next door, so she probably doesn't want him to hear. She cries into my chest, muffling her sobs. It's almost noon. I feel dizzy. It's like my brain is rusty. My whole body is heavy with fatigue. The pain from my wound has subsided, thankfully, but in the end I couldn't sleep a wink. I promised Ferris that we commence the operation at noon. Until then, we wait at Ferris' apartment. I've already contacted Daru and the authors back at the lab. I told them we'll be performing an experiment today.
今日な
Kilma,
フェイリス
Ferris. I can see the trance of tears on her face. The sight makes my heart ache.
今からパパに
I
最後のご挨
will
拶を
say
してく
my
る
last
にゃ
goodbye to Papa now, yeah? Oh. Her usual speaking habits returned the second she done her cat ears. What a nifty piece of equipment.
しばらくパパと二人きり
Let
にさせてもらう
me
に
be
ゃ
alone with Papa for a while, yeah? Maybe I should say wait. Maybe I should say sorry. But I say nothing to Ferris back as she head to her father's study. By the time Ferris finishes her farewell with her father and come out of the study, the phone wave name subject to change settings are already complete. Eye contact top 42-inch CRT is turned on. Now all we have to do is send the email. But I hesitate. Instead of meeting Ferris' eyes, I look down at my feet. Eternal separation from her father. I wonder what Ferris is thinking now.
今日なそんな顔しちゃダメ
Be
だにゃ
like that, Kilma.
今日は
I
何
done
も悪い
nothing
ことし
wrong,
てないにゃ
yo. You done nothing wrong, yo.
だが
But
にゃ
nya
ーもうその
nya.
話はおしまいにゃ
No more talking, yo.
分かった
Okay. I can't stay sad when Ferris is trying to cheer me up. I steel myself for what I need to do. Yesterday, just before she left the room, Ferris told me the content of the first email she sent. 100 mil for your kid, take the train. The mail stopped her father from getting on the airplane. As a result, he didn't die. But that wasn't the only effect it had on the timeline. Her father needed to sell the IBM 5100 to prepare the 100 million yen ransom. As a result, Ferris never donated the IBM 5100 to Yanabayashi tribe. With her father alive, Ferris didn't participate in Akihabara's development conference. Otaku-oriented business never took root in Akiba. Making Real Square never opened. Ferris wasn't as busy, which allowed her to join riding tournament circuit. In other words, this world line Ferris has a normal life. On the world line I came from, Ferris was not only a student, but also the heir to her father's company, an influential member of the Akihabara Development Board, and a part-time maid waitress. Which life is better for her? Which will give her greater happiness? That's not my decision, it's her. And her decision is to return to the way things were. I'm just here to help her wake up from this dream. Ferris has already entered the cancellation email. JK on ransom. I love you, Papa. See you soon. These are Ferris' true last words to her father.
ちなみに世界が元に戻ったらフェイリスの今の記憶も全部なくなっちゃう
Will
のか
my
にゃ
memories of this world disappear? No?
そんなことはあるものか
Of course not.
きっ
You
と
remember.
覚えてる。なぜならお前は今
You have memory
過去
from
を変え
both
る前
worlds
と
right
変えた
now,
後
don't you?
だからあんなに必死に
Is
フェイ
that
リス
why you
を助け
were
てくれ
so
たのか
desperate
にゃ
to have Ferris, yeah?
それは
That is
その
open to your interpretation.
解釈は自由だ。
I feel my cheeks get warm, so I hang my head to hide my face.
フェイリスは
Ferris
キョーマとの時間を
doesn't want to
忘れたくない
forget her time with Kyoma, yeah?
ありがとう。
Thank you. I take Ferris' phone. I'm sorry, Ferris. I lied to you. JK on ransom. I love you, Papa. See you soon. เดี๋ยวเซฟเกมก่อนเราจะเอาฉากจบแบบไม่ต้องส่งโอเคเดี๋ยวดูว่าจะเป็นยังไง I'm sorry, Ferris. I lied to you. When we change things back to the way they were, your memories of the world life will almost certainly disappear. Perhaps another miracle will happen and you will regain your memory of your world life too, but I can't be sure. There are no guarantee. And so, I will engrave this memory into your heart. The memory of Ferris, the Rhino champion. The memory of her father who gave thanks to a stranger like me for protecting his daughter. I will carry them for me, always.
それじゃあ
Bye,
Bye,
bye, Papa. It must be done. For Mayuri's sake, I must erase Ferris' memory just as I did Suzuha. There is no other way. I give Ferris back her phone.
キョーマ
Kyoma. No,
俺はまだ
I would
夢を終わら
this
せたくはない。
dream end yet. Don't jump to conclusion. We should explore other method. After all, her father's life hang in the balance.
別の方法を
Let's try another
試してみ
way.
よう。お前のパパさんを
I can't kill your
殺せな
dad.
いよ。
キョー
Kyoma,
マごめんにゃ
I'm sorry, y'all.
フェイリスが迷わせちゃったに
Ferris, let you stay, y'all.
いや、
No,
いいんだ。
it's okay. This is my
俺が
decision.
決めたこと
I
だ。
don't have what it takes to be a god. That burden is too much for me to bear. Ferris' father is still at home, so we go to the UPX cafe to talk. Ferris order a sandwich.
それでキョーマには他に
You
何か
have
方法が
something
あるのか
in
にゃ
mind, yeah?
これは賭けになるが、
It's a gamble.
フェイリスパパに送る D
But
メール
we
の内
can
容を
change
変
the
更する。
content of the email you send.
じゃあフェイリスが最初に送った狂言の脅迫メールは取り消さない。
そういうことになる。
Exactly.
IBN5100 が
I win.
俺の手元に戻ってくれば勝ちなんだ。
The IBN 5000, but
フェイリスパパが死ぬ必要なんてない。
doesn't need to die. Right? As you say that, the employee comes to us with a sandwich and drinks. She looks startled.
げ
We
ゲームの話です。
talking about game. The employee forced a smile at my lamb excuse, then head back inside. I turned back to Ferris.
だから例えば
I think
D メールの内
you
容を
should
こうす
send
れ
an
ば
email that
話
says
は早いと
something
思う。
like
IBN5100 を
give the IBN
岡部倫太郎に
5000
渡すまで
100
絶対に手放す。
to Okabe Rintaro. I think 10 years is about the limit of how far back we can send email. Phone mail didn't become widespread until then. Lukako mom's picture was a special case, but even that was still limited to the 1990s. So I don't think we can do anything fancy like tell Ferris that to start stockpiling IBN 5100 in 1975.
でもその時期のパパは会社が傾きかけててお金はなかったにゃ。
much capital. Yeah?
フェイリスが誘拐されたと知ったらパパは何を言われても IBN5100 を売っちゃう気がするのにゃ。
If you need money to save me, you know, Paris flour and takes a bit of her egg sandwich.
それは書き方次第だ
That
ろう。
depends on what
最初の
we
D
send.
メールに関連さ
If
せ
you
て
make it
しまえ
seem
ば
like it came
フ
from
ェイ
a
リスパパも
kidnapper,
別の方法
then
を
the
取るはず
father
だ。
has to find another way.
レトロ PC 収集家なら
He is a free tool
他にも売れる PC
PC
はたくさん
collector.
持っていたんだろ
So he should have plenty of auto PC he could sell, right?
うん、そんなのは
We wouldn't
結
get
局大
enough
した額
money
には
and
ならないの
those
にゃ。
those, you know, back then.
IBN5100 だけは当時たまたま法外な値段で買ってくれる相手がいたっていうだけなのにゃ。
Pay through the nose for, you know?
そこはお前にうま
This
くや
is
ってもらうしかない。
something only you can pull off.
改めて言うが
I say it's
これ
a
は
game.
賭けだ。
This is only a bet. I bet to escape the responsibility of a god.
改変によって
How
世界
will
線
the
がどの
light
程度
change?
動くのか。
What will that
その結果
new world
改
light
変され
bring?
た世界線がどん
I
な
don't
世界
have the
で
answer.
もしかすると
It
前
may
にもフェイ
become
リス
a
パパは
world
助からない
where
世界にな
neither
るかもしれ
Mayuri
ないか。
nor your father can be saved.
逆にど
It,
ちらも
it
助かる
could
可能性
also
もあ
be
る。
one where both can.
確信なんて俺にもないんだ。
There's no way to be sure, but I can't live
このままじゃ
the
いけ
way
ない。
you are.
こ
I
のま
can't
ま
let Mayuri
参
die,
りを死なせ
and
る
I
ことも
can't let your dad
フ
die.
ェイリスパパを死なせることも
Gamble.
俺にはできない。
Or nothing. If Fair is alright with that, two lives hangs in the balance. I don't want to be making decisions that affect whether people live or die. But I can't think of any alternative.
チョーマがそう決めたなら
That's your decision.
フェイリスがそれ
It's
でいい
okay
にゃ。
with me, yeah?
本当に
Really?
パパのこと助けようと
I
して
know
くれてるん
that
だ
you
っ
are trying to
て
save
分かってる
Papa,
ね。
yeah?
だから感謝したい
And
ぐら
I'm
いに
really grateful for that, yeah?
チョーマのこと
I think I'm falling
本
in
気で
love
好き
with
に
you,
なっちゃいそうね。
yeah?
からかうな。
Don't tease me like that.
からかってなんてない
But I'm
な。
not just teasing, you. Faris peculiar.
チョーマはフェイリスみたいな女は
Kill my hand
嫌い
girl
か
like
にゃ。
me, you. She stared into my eyes, saying nothing.
さすがメイクインニャンニャン
No
の
wonder.
人気ナンバーワンメイドだ
You
な。
are make queen number one
客
maid.
への媚び方をよく
You
心
know
得て
how
いる
to。flatter your customer.
そういう風
I
に
don't
は
like
ぐら
it.
かすチョー
Kill
マ
my
は
dodge
嫌いに
the
ゃ。
question, yo. Now she makes a sad face and drop her shoulders. Don't tell me that was a real confession of love to me. Sure, Ferris is cute. I don't have as much trouble dealing with her as I used to. I could certainly get used to the idea of being with a girl like her. I am a man after all, and any man would be overjoyed with the heart of a girl like Ferris. But this is no time for romance.
フェイリス
Ferris,
賭けに乗ってく
let's
れ。
do this together.
いい結果になると信じ
It
て。
come out alright, trust me.
フェイリスの質問には答えてくれない
I
んだ
guess
に
you
ゃ。
never gonna
Sure.
answer me, yo. Ferris looked so sad, but after a deep breath, she smiled again.
チョーマについていくにゃ。その D メール送ってみようにゃ。
I'm with you, Kioma. Let's send that email, yo. We have our plan. Will the dice come up odd or even? But even God knows. I take Ferris with me to the lab and download with tears of joy at her safety. Marjorie jumps on her with a hug. Kurisuke is reading her expression aloof. I tell the three of them I explain later, though I don't know if I get the opportunity. Since we are changing the path and head with Ferris straight to the development room. Ferris has already written the email. The root of the problem is her fake ransom demand, which caused her father to sell his IBN 5,100. This is a second threatening email written to prevent that. It's time of arrival in 1 hour after the first email. I set the timer and exchange glance with Ferris.
もう
There is no
戻
turning
れない
back.
ぞ。
世界線が変わっても
It's hope
今
as
日
you
のこと
remember
覚えてい
you.
られるといいにゃ。
Now, after the world life changes, even that is no guarantee. This isn't like Susa's case where I return the warp world life back to normal. We are warping it even more. I wouldn't be surprised if there were changes more drastic than the elimination of Moe from Akiba.
フェイリスが忘れてしまっても
Even if you forget,
俺は覚えている。
I remember.
今日も
Kyoma,
手を握ってほしいにゃ。
I want you to hold your hand. I take Ferris' hand, then activate the microwave.
いいぞフェイリス。
Go for it, Ferris.
送信
Sending, no. The warmth of Ferris' hand suddenly disappeared from mine. Huh? The summer sun fused my distorted vision. Next comes the noise of Akiba, the voices of crowd, and the theme songs of electronic shops.
これは
This is teleportation. Even though we were standing right next to each other, just a moment ago hand in hand to disappear. Did her very existence disappear? No, that's absurd. I refuse to accept that. So, did our plan work? Or are things even worse now? I need to explore this new world life. I head to the Tenauchi residence and find Nae there home alone. I managed to convince her to let me in. The divergence meter is there, as expected. What? The first digit is blank. I read 0.275349%. Is it broken? Or is there a reason for the missing digit? Anyway, better make a note of this number on my phone. When I checked the divergence method after erasing our memories with Suzuha, the number was above 0.4%. The current number is significantly lower now. But the bigger question is that missing first digit.
誰ですか？
Who are you?
う
What do
ち
you
に
want?
何の用ですか？
Nae peeks at me from behind the sliding door. She acting even more afraid than usual. I didn't want her to tattoo on me to her dad. I better calm her down somehow.
いきなり押しかけて悪
Sorry
かっ
for the sudden visit.
た
I'm
ち
done.
なみにこの家の場所は
Your old
お前
man
の親父さんに教え
the
てもら
one
ったの
who
だ。
showed me how to get here. That doesn't seem to outlive her nervousness much. And she still doesn't come any closer.
誰ですか？
Who are you?
も
Please
う出
get
て
out.
ってくださ
If
い。
you don't, I call the
出ない
police
と
and my
警
daddy
察を呼びます。
really strong.
それ
What's going on here?
誰ですかってひ
Who
どい
am
な。
I? Come on.
たまに会うだろ。
We met any number of times.
お前の親父さんの店の
I
2階
ran
を
on
借り
the
てるだ
second
ろ。
floor of your old
忘
man
れたの
shop.
か？
Remember?
お父さん。
Help, Daddy!
いやいやいや、ちょっと待て。
Now, hold on a second.
ひどいことしたら
If you touch me,
舌噛んで死にます。
I bite my tongue and die.
いや、しないから。
I'm not going
と
to
いうよ
touch
り
you, okay?
本当に俺のことを覚えていないのか？
Nae shake her hand frantically.
会ったこと、それは
Oh,
悪かった。
sorry for that. I'm
俺はお
friends
前の親父さん
with
と
your
知り合い
old
でな
man.
用は済んだから
I'm done here,
もう帰る
so
よ
I be going now. My thoughts are jumbled, but I force a smile to hide my confusion and leave the technology resident behind. Something like this was bound to happen. It's a small comfort, but I knew the risk when I chose this path. Given that cancelling the Suzuhadi mail only change divergence by 0.07%, a change of 0.2% likely means dramatic shift in this world line, at least from my perspective. It's entirely possible that past events on this world line my relationship include are very different from what I remember. As proof, with the sole exception of Ferris, all contact have disappeared from my phone. That's nothing but pure horror to me. To save Marjorie and Ferris' father, we warped the fabric of time even more than it had been warped already. To lose everyone other than Ferris, that would be unbearable. That can't have happened. They can't have disappeared. I'm sure they still exist. My phone is just broken, is all. Yeah, that's probably it. I knew this might happen. I accepted the risk. But at the same time, I don't want my relationship with my friend to change. I hold that desperate wish in my mind. Marjorie and Daru and Kurisu should be in the lab like usual. Once I get there, Marjorie will greet me cheerfully, right? I climb the stairs to the second floor, praying that everything will be alright. And there, I realize
メイクインは
so
あるのか
May Queen exists? Still in a daze, I wander to the maid cafe in search of a family face. It feels like 10 years since I last saw that cat logo. I take a deep breath and open the door.
おかえりなさいませご主人様
Welcome, Master!
フェリス
Ferris,
マユリ
Marjorie,
よかった
thank God. I feel indescribable relief when I saw the two girls standing there. They didn't disappear. They still work here, just as I remember.
ご主人様
No,
違うよ。
Master.
あの
It's
ね
Mayushi.
まゆし
Meow
にゃんにゃ
meow.
んだよ
Marjorie smiles at me and strikes a cat-like pose.
あなたはフェリスちゃんのデュエルパートナーだよね
Valjean Duan partner, aren't you? She turns to Ferris.
もしかしてフェリスちゃんこの
Valjean,
人にマユシーの本名
did
教えちゃっ
you
た
tell
の
him Mayushi's real name?
はにゃ
Mm,
教えた記憶はないけどにゃ
I don't remember telling him, yeah?
でもマユシーって名乗ってる時
You
点で
do call
なんとな
yourself
く想像は
Mayushi,
つくにゃ
so maybe he guessed, yeah?
あそっか
Oh, yeah.
あ
This feeling. Something is very wrong.
今日ま
Kioma. Ferris blinked her mouth close to my ear.
来てくれてありがとにゃ
Thanks for
で
coming,
も
yeah?
お客さんの前だから
But
彼
please
氏っ
don't
ぽい
act
行
like
動
my
は慎んで
boyfriend
ほしいにゃ
in front of the customer, yeah?
彼氏
Your boyfriend?
言っちゃダメにゃ
You
バイ
can't
ト終わ
use
ったら
that
思い
word,
っきり甘
yeah?
えてあげるか
We
ら
can
それ
sweet
まで
talk
辛抱するのにゃ
or we want after work over, so control yourself until then, yeah?
お前は何を言っているんだ
What are you talking about?
にゃにゃそういうことか
I see,
にゃ
get it, yeah?
最初からちゃんと心得てた
One
っていうことか
cool
にゃ
cat, yeah?
さすがもう
Come
フ
on,
ェリスち
Ferris-chan.
ゃんお
Can't
店
put
で
it
イ
in
チャイチャし
here.
ちゃダメだよ にゃはは何言ってるにゃまゆし
What do you
そん
mean,
なことしてないにゃ
I did no such thing, yeah?
それよりマユリ
Marjorie,
ダルとクリスを知らないか
do you remember Daru and Kurisu? Marjorie tipped her head with a confused expression.
ダル
Daru?
クリス
Kurisu?
誰かな
Who? The coldness in the pit of my stomach returned. There is something odd about how Marjorie and Ferris are acting. Does this mean my relationship with them has changed as well?
ラボはどこにある
Where is our laboratory?
ラブ
Laboratory?
ラブホ
Love Hotel? What the hell? Ferris grabbed me by the ear. Oh, what are you doing?
今日な
Kyoma,
一体どういうことにゃ
what is
も
about
しかして
you?
マユシーとラブホに行く約
Until
束でも
we
して
met
るのか
plan
にゃ
to meet Mayushi at a Love Hotel, yeah?
未成年にそんないかがわしいことしようなんて
Kyoma,
今
such a
日なんて
pervert
ずい
thing
ぶん変
about
態だっ
doing
たのにゃ
moral things with a minor like her, yeah?
ラブホじゃないラボだ
Laboratory, not Love
勘違いするな
Hotel.
バカ者
Don't mix them up.
ラボラボっ
Laboratory?
て何や
What do you mean by laboratory? Yeah?
ラボはつまり
Laboratory
未来ガ
as
ジェット
in
研
the
究所と言
future
って
gadgets laboratory.
なあマユリ知ってるだろ
You remember the
未来
new
ガジェット
Mayuri,
研
the
究所だ
future gadgets laboratory.
と
Mayushi doesn't
マ
know
ユ
what
シーは
that
わ
means.
からないの
Sorry.
ですごめんね
She doesn't remember. It can't be.
そもそもさっきからなんでそんなにマユシーばっかに話しかけてるのにゃ
What is
彼
she
女が
talking
い
to
る目の
Mayushi?
前で
Yeah?
ナン
You
パし
trying
て
to
るの
flirt
か
right
に
in
ゃ
front of your boyfriend, yeah? Your girlfriend, yeah?
な
Girlfriend? Ferris? Whose? My?
そういうことするご主人
If
様
that's
に
how
は
you're
お
gonna
帰り
be,
願ってる
then
に
I'm
ゃ
gonna have to
ど
ask
う
you
する
to
に
leave,
ゃ
yeah? So what is B, yeah?
あ
Right?
すまない
Sorry. I apologize and asked to be seated. And inside, I find Daru sitting at the table for two. He fidgeting for some reason. Why is he staring at me like that?
ダル
Daru,
ここにいたのか
there you are. I sit in front of Daru and let out a sigh of relief. I drink my water in one cup. I was really thirsty. Daru doesn't try to hide his displeasure.
君さ
Hey,
フェイリスタンのなんな
what's
ん
your foreign relationship to Falston?
何
What?
どっかで見たことある
I've
顔なん
seen
だ
you
よ
somewhere
な
before. Where was it
どこだっ
anyway?
け
You
まあそんなこと
been
どうでもよ
family
く
with
て
Falston.
とにかく君ってフェイ
Are
リ
you
スタンに
a
なれな
50
れしくね
or more? You are,
調
aren't
子に乗ってね
おいダル
you?
一体
Daru,
何を
Just what are you? I shut up as soon as start talking. Given how Mayuri and Ferris are acting, it's entirely possible that my relationship with Daru has changed too. Have we met before?
初対面か
当たり前じゃん
Of course not.
君この店来るの
This
初
is
め
your
てでし
first
ょ
time here, right?
常連の僕はいつも他の客の顔もチェックしてるん
I
で
make sure to remember the customer faces.
いや
No,
結構
I'm
来る
pretty
ほど
sure
と
I
思う
count
が
as a regular here.
この味は
This
嘘
test
をついている味だぜ
is the test of a liar.
舐めてもいないくせになぜわかる
How can you tell without even licking me?
つうか質問に答えろ
Anyway,
よ
answer me.
君フ
What
ェイリ
is
スタン
your
のなんなん
relationship to Ferriston?
俺は
I am
もっと具体的に聞くべき
not
じゃあ
directly
質問
enough.
その
Fine.
1
Question 1. What is your
名を
name?
名乗りたまえよ
Why do you have to be cross-examined by Daru? I also don't want to eager him anymore, so I answer honestly. The question is which name to use.
ほ
Um,
法院京馬
or in Kyoma.
マジで
Seriously? Daru subtly bends forward. His attitude changed completely at this. He grabbed my hand, suddenly happy to see me.
そっかそっか、そうだそうっすよ。
Now I
確
remember.
かにどっかで見たことあると思った。フェリスタンのデュエルパートナーの法院氏だ。いや、うっかりしてた。
Whoa. I feel like an idiot.
あえて光栄です。
It's an honor
僕
to
フ
meet
ェリスタン
a
と
fan of
法
you
院
in
氏の
person.
ファンなんですよ。
I saw that
この前の
last
準
semi
決勝も
final.
見てました。
He shook my hands forcefully. His hand is all sweaty.
おい
Hey, wait.
ダ
Daru.
ル
ダル？
Daru?
なんで僕のあだ名知ってるんです
How
か？
do you know my nickname?
いや
Well, the pieces are starting to fall into place. The lab is gone. Marjorie and Daru don't know me. We haven't met. We not friends. We nothing.
そう
I see. All the time we spent together is gone. Every moment, every memory. Is this the price I have to pay? Is it my destiny to live in a world where even my best friend don't know me?
いやー、明日はいよいよ決勝戦ですよね。バイラルアタッカーズなんかボコボコにしちゃってくださいよ。
Out the road viral attacks go for me.
決勝戦
The finals? Viral attacks go? That means it's about Rainet except Belarus. Am I participating as Faris' partner? But I thought the final finished yesterday. So on this world line is tomorrow. I asked Faris later. For some reason, it looked like I'm her partner and her boyfriend. But I can deal with that later. Right now, there is one more thing I need to know.
なあお前は
Hey,
マキセ・クリスっ
do you
て
know someone
知っている
named
か
Makise Kurisu?
ああ、そうそう。
Oh, yeah.
確か論文がすごい
He's
学
that
術誌に
genius
載ったとかいう
girl.
天才
This
少
is
女でしたっ
published
け？
in the big academic journal, right?
会ったことは
Have you met her?
前に ATF で講
She
義を
gave
した
a
んですよ。
lecture at
それは聞きに
ATF
行き
a
ま
couple
した
weeks back.
かな
I
り
saw
可愛
it.
かったですよ。
She was pretty cute. Ha ha ha.
で、その人が何
Why
か。
do you ask?
いや
Just
別に
wondering. It was obvious if the lab doesn't exist, then how could I have met Kurisu? I go limp in my chair. What about the bet I made? The bet to save Mayuri? Did I win or lose? I should know by tonight. If things go as scheduled, Mayuri will die. Was it right to change the world lie? And is Faris' father still alive? If we save both of them, then I can accept the loss of my friend as the price. I have no other choice.
Papa?
Papa? Faris stopped drinking her ice milk tea and looks at me with furrowed eyebrows.
パパは今日もお仕事に
He
行ったにゃ
went to work today,
そ
yeah?
れがどう
What
したん
about
だ
you?
にゃ
No?
お前のパパは
So your
生
dad
きているんだ
is
な
still alive?
失礼だにゃ
Of course he is,
パ
yeah?
パを勝手に殺さ
Why
ないで
would
ほ
you
しい
ask
にゃ
something like that, yeah?
今日の今日まはなんだか
Been
変にゃ
acting weird today,
どうした
yeah?
のかにゃ
What's wrong, yeah?
いや
Nothing. I see Faris' dad is still alive. Thanks goodness. Now all that remains is to learn Mayuri's fate. Will she die or will she live? The answer will determine if all of this has been worth it.
で
If it's
俺とお
true
前
that
は
you and I are a couple,
恋人
eh? Faris' face freezes. Her lips start to tremble.
もし
The
かして
Kirby
今日
Kyoma
の
was
フ
only
ェイリスタ
playing
のこ
with
とは
Faris,
遊びだ
yeah?
ひどい
Terrible,
にゃ
yeah?
純情な
How
17
could you
歳
play
の
with
乙女
the
をたぶ
heart
ら
of
かすなんて
pure 17 years old maiden?
な
I see that Faris is as melodramatic as ever. Smiling wryly, I slump down in my chair and look up at the sky. I feel an emptiness filling my heart. Ah, so that's how it is. The world line had changed, and the only one out of places is me. I feel so alone. My friends don't know me anymore. Mayuri isn't even my childhood friend.
どこにも
I
行か
would
せな
let
い
you
ぞ
go anywhere.
連れてなんて
I would let anyone take you
行かせ
away.
ない
That didn't happen in this world lie. Mayuri is no longer my hostage. I was willing to do anything to save her, even sacrifice the time Susu has spent with us. And yet, no, think positive. Now that Mayuri is a stranger, there is no reason for her to die. Just think of it this way, I sacrifice our memories in order to save Mayuri. That's little to elevate it. The sadness. Hahaha.
今日な、何中二病なオーラを出してるにゃん。今は二人の大事な話をしてるのにゃ。
We are in the middle of an important conversation, yo.
なあフェイリス
Hey, Ferris. It looks like I
今
have
の俺は
amnesia now.
記憶喪失みたいなものだ
I have no memories of this world lie.
さすが世界を股にかけるマッドサイエンティストにゃ。
world famous
機関に狙われ
mad
て
scientist for you, yo.
頭に大怪我を負っ
Did
て
the
ついに
organization
記
learn
憶を
a
失ってしま
headshot
ったわけ
and
にゃ。
make you lose your memory, yo?
実は京馬は盗まれた核兵器の居場所を知ってるから機関はその記憶を取り戻させようと必死なわけにゃ。
try to take back those memories, yo.
京馬
Kyama very frowned, then leans forward and stares straight into my eyes. Is she trying to use her power? Treasure break, was it? To see into my mind?
はあそんな
No way.
京馬
Ferris quickly turned pale.
本当に
Really?
あ
Yeah.
だから今日の京
So
馬は
that's
変
why
だっ
you've
たの
been
にゃ。
acting strange, yeah?
大変にゃ。
This is
いつから
terrible, yeah?
何が原因で
Wait, what happened?
世界線を移動してきた
World
せ
light
い
chain, not like you
と言っても
understand what that means.
は俺はいわば
I call myself a
時空
space-time
の漂流者な
castaway.
の
ふざけてる場合じゃないにゃ。
No time for
今は
jokes,
シリア
yeah?
スな
This is
シーンなのに
serious
ゃ。
scene, yeah?
心配してるん
I'm
だから
worried
真
about
面
you,
目に
so
答える
answer
の
me
にゃ。
honestly, yeah?
俺は一言も嘘は
Not
言ってい
one
ない
word I said is a lie.
お前なら
You of all
わかるだろ
people should know, right?
そ
Well, yes.
そうにゃけ
Yeah,
ど
but
な
please tell me about our relationship.
詳しく
Tell
聞
me
かせて
who
く
I
れ
am. You really
本
don't
当に覚えてない
remember?
のかにゃ。
Ferris is moved to tears. Then she firmly clasped my hand.
フェイリスと京馬は
Ferris and Kyoma
ライネットの
met
大
at the
会で
Rhineland
知り合ったに
tournament, yeah?
秋葉の小さなショップでやっていた大会だったけど
But as
人
our
を
life
繰り
was
広げ
dead
て
struck
心を
unfold,
通じ合わせ
we
たのにゃ。
understood each other hard, yeah? I played right it.
そこで意気投合
Then
して
we hit it off.
フェイリスと
and
京馬
Ferris
が
and Kyoma became
コンビを組む
partners,
ことになっ
yeah?
フェイリスたちの息
We
は
were
ぴ
a
ったり
perfect
で
match. And
グ
kept
ラちゃんでも
advancing
ほとん
even
ど
to
負けずに
grand
決勝まで勝ち進んだの
hardly
にゃ。
losing a single match, yeah? Then Ferris starts fidgeting. She blushed a little and looks at me sidelong.
それで
And then,
一緒に戦
as
っ
we
ていく
fought
うち
side
に
by side, Ferris
フェイリ
started
ス
to
は
want to know
京馬
more
のこ
about
とをも
Kyoma.
っと知りたい
I
って
couldn't
思っ
stop
て
thinking about you.
そうにゃ
That's when
Ferris
Ferris
は
began
京馬の
to
こと
fall in love with Kyoma,
好きにな
yeah?
このままずっと
I want to be
ライネット
together
だけ
as
じゃなくて
partners.
プライベー
Not
ト
only
で
in
も
Rhineland,
パ
but
ート
in
ナーと
private
して
too,
一緒にいて
yeah?
ほしい。だからこの前の
So
準決
after
勝
we
に勝
won
った
that
後
last
思い
semi-final,
切って告白した
I
のに
made up my mind and confessed, yeah?
そしたら京馬も
And
好き
when
だって
Kyoma
言っ
said
て
he
くれ
loved
て
me too,
フェイ
we
リス
shared
た
a
ちは
sweet
甘いキ
kiss
スを
and
交わして
officially became
晴れて
lovers,
恋人にな
yeah?
ったのにゃ。
A sweet kiss? Does that make me a normal? Was I really that good with women?
ちなみにフ
By
ェイ
the
リス
way,
と京馬は同棲
Ferris
中
and
に
Kyoma live together, yeah?
何
What? Living together already? When we only just started going out? We really are a filthy normal, current world like me. Ferris answered with a wry smile.
と言ってもライネットのパートナーと
Kyo
して
might just
夏
staying
休み
over for
中は
summer
合宿
break
みたいな
while
感
we
じで
prepare for
今
the
日もフェ
Grinded
イリスの家
Championship.
に泊めてあげてるだけなのにだから
So,
その
we
エッチなこととか
haven't
して
done
ないのに
anything naughty yet, yo.
って何言わせるのにゃ
What are you making me say, yo? She flailed her arms and legs. Oh, if it's as Ferris place with her parent and the butler here, of course nothing naughty would happen.
今日ま
Do you
今の話で何か思い出したか
remember
にゃ
yet? Yeah? I check my head. It's fundamentally impossible for me to remember the event of this world lie. I didn't forget those memories. I never had them in the first place.
フェイリス
Ferris, I have a
頼み
favor
が
to ask.
何かにゃ
What is it, yeah?
今日のが記憶を取
I
り
do
戻すため
anything
なら
to help
何でも
you
聞くにゃ
remember, yeah?
いや
No, it's not
記
about
憶
my
のことと
memory.
は違
It's
うんだ
about
が
Mayuri.
マユシ
Mayushi, come to think
そういえば
of it,
さ
you
っ
were
きも
awfully
お
chatty
店
with
でや
her,
たら
yeah?
と声を
あいつは
Tonight around 8 a.m.
もしか
PM,
すると今日の夜
Mayuri might die.
ご
Eh?
だから
Can you
あいつを見ていてくれない
keep
か
an eye on her?
死ぬ
She might die,
どういう
but
今度こ
got
そ
to be
冗談にゃ
joking this time, yeah? I gazed straight into Ferris' eyes.
嘘はついていない
I'm telling you the truth.
死ぬか死なないか
She might die,
可能
or
性は
she
五分
might not. I say it
お
50-50.
前は何もしなくていい
You don't have to
見てい
do
るだけでいい
anything. Just keep an eye on her
結果を
and tell me what happens.
頼めるか
Can you do that?
何が何だか
I don't
さっ
understand
ぱりな
now,
のにゃでも
but Ferris grabs my hand again. Tightly, very tightly. I can feel her warmth emanating through her palms.
セイリスは
But
キョーマの
Ferris
こと
loves
好きだから
Kyoma. I love you a
大
lot.
好きだ信じるにゃ
So I trust
Kyoma
you,
のこと
yeah, I trust you.
ありがとう
Thank you. Ferris is the only one I can rely on now. I keep staring at the clock on the wall. I was told to wait at Ferris' place, so I've been sitting here for 2 hours. I haven't heard from her since she told me she was going to karaoke with Mayuri. Several hours have passed since Mayuri's scheduled time of death. Ferris hasn't contacted me yet, which I guess means that nothing happened. I wish I could know for sure. If Mayuri were to die now, it would mean that I have failed utterly. I have no way to return to my original world lie. I have no way to change the past again. The lab doesn't exist, and neither does the phone wave named subject you change. I can't even send an email you say nothing. A free to time.
おや岡部君
Okabe-kun found that fact from Ferris earlier, but it's really good to see him in the flesh. At the very least, I don't have to kill this man.
そうか
You see,
高校生なのにこんな時間まで遊び歩いているとはいかんな
it's not good for a high school student to be out this late.
岡部君からも注意しておい
You
てくれない
need to
か
warn her, Okabe-kun.
わかりました
Understood.
いつも娘が世話を
Sorry,
焼か
I
せ
have
て
such
す
a
まないね
troublesome daughter.
これからも
I hope she's
娘の
not
こと
too
を
hard
よ
to
ろしく
deal
頼
with.
むよ私はね
I want you to
君の
know
ことを買っている
I
んだ
have great respect for you.
ありがとうございます
Thank you very much. I can't believe I have done anything to worry that sort of place.
悪いんだが私と
Sorry
家内
about
は
this,
これか
but
ら
my
仕
wife
事
and
で
I
海
have
外
to
に飛
fly
ばなくてはい
overseas
けな
for
く
a
てね
business trip. At this hour?
執事の黒木は残っているから
Kurok
何かあっ
will be
たら
here,
彼
so just ask him if you need anything.
では行ってくるよ
Well then, be off.
お気をつけて
Take care. Once the pilot leave, I drop onto the sofa relief. He is a really nice guy. I'm glad I was able to save his life, if nothing else.
ただいまにゃ
I'm home. Ferris returned right after her parents leave.
楽しかった。
That was fun.
フェイリス
Ferris,
どうして連絡をくれなかったんだ
why did you contact
マユリ
me?
はどうなった
What happened to Mayuri? There is concern in my voice, though I can tell from her expression that everything is okay. I won the bet.
マユシーは死んだりしなかったね。
Nothing happened to
2時
Mayuri.
間ぐらい2人でアニソンを歌いまくって、
We sang
わ
anime
ざわ
song
ざ
for
池袋まで
about
フェイリス
2
は
hours.
送っていったのにゃ。
And then I took her home, yeah?
まるでマユシーをエスコートする紳士みたいだったにゃ。
That was such a
そんなフェイリスに
gentleman,
マユシーは感激しまくりで
yeah? I
ユリ
think
フラグ立ちそう
I
な
might
勢いだっ
have
たにゃ。
pressed some Yuri flag. Yeah.
そうか
I see.